Let's go to Houston now, just down the highway from Galveston, where the sun is shining and it's doing so for the first time in days. Our Stephen D'Souza is dry for the first time in days, and he has the latest there. So, Stephen, where are you and what have you got for us?
John, I'm inside the BBVA Compass Stadium where the Houston Dynamo of MLS play, and this has been turned into a processing center for all of the donations. And let's just show you the scene. There's a steady stream of cars outside, and what they are bringing is all manner of supplies. You see clothing there against the wall. You might be able to see some medical supplies. People have brought crutches. There's a wheelchair back there. And so these are volunteers, dozens and dozens of volunteers working long hours, want to help. And so they're sorting through the clothes. Here you can see people are donating shoes. One thing you learn in flood relief, if you're donating shoes, tie the laces together, because one shoe by itself is not going to help anyone. But if you get a sense of just how big this is, you see this concourse behind me. They're starting to fill it up with supplies. On the eastern side, that's already full. That's how much they have, and that's how much they received when they opened yesterday. And I'm actually joined now by Juan Rodriguez. He is the general manager of the arena here. And just tell me, you've got quite the operation here.
Yeah, no, we've been very blessed with the outpouring of support and care from our community. I mean, you're looking at hundreds of volunteers, students from U of H, Rice, adults, kids, everybody giving up their time to come here and go through all the items that are actually being donated. We actually have told the public to stop donating clothes because we have so much. At this time, what they're going through and what you're watching is all the sorting of toiletries, diapers, medicine, baby products, towels, blankets, pillows, you name it, everything. This community, even though that it's been so affected and it's been hit so hard, this community is still coming out and supporting those, supporting their fellow Houstonians and greater Houston area with as many items as they can.
How does it make you feel to see this outpouring of support?
It's not hard to get choked up every now and then, right? We've all been affected one way or another, whether it's a friend, a family member, or the individuals. But it's extremely emotional, and I think if you go around here, you'll see people hugging each other and taking moments of just it wears on you, right? But everybody's running on adrenaline right now. Many folks left their homes, haven't gone back in yet, and still are out here. So I think with time, it'll set in.
How's your home? Is your home okay?
I kind of feel guilty. Yeah, but yeah, my house is dry. I couldn't get out for a couple of days, but my house is dry, and that's not much that I can say for many friends and family and others. So you kind of feel that guilt that while you may be dry, there's so many less fortunate that so you're out here trying to do what you can.
Well, you guys are doing quite a bit, and I'll let you get back to work because I know you guys are quite busy. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
There you go, John. And I was just showing you here the amount of stuff that's constantly filling up. This is actually the overflow from the George R. Brown Convention Center. In the course of 4 hours last night, they filled up the entire eastern concourse, and that was without even advertising it to the public. So it gives you a sense of just how great the outpouring of support is for the people affected by the flooding.
It's clear that Houston still has a long way to go. A curfew in place, we understand, because of potential criminal activity, and the flood recovery operation. Tell us some more about all that, Steve.
That's right. There was a curfew put in place from midnight to 5 a.m., and that was in response to concerns about possible looting. The mayor saying that he will prosecute anyone caught for looting and prosecute them severely, saying that there was a law in Texas that allows him to have more severe punishments for crimes like this committed during a time of crisis. And so he said that's a stern warning to people. They've already arrested 14, and he hopes they won't be arresting more. Here's the mayor from last night.
There are too many people from across our city, too many residents that are out of their homes, and they are in shelters. And I don't want them to have to worry about someone breaking into their home or looting or doing anything of that nature while they are away.
Now you heard from FEMA just how much of the response is about maintaining life-sustaining, could go on for months, possibly years. That's how long they may need volunteers, and you can just see how many people, how much material is coming in constantly. There was a lineup of 5 to 6 cars when we were outside, and so many people wanting to donate, wanting to help. And so the flood recovery now, though, turning to relief efforts, but also search and rescue crews going door to door through homes in flooded areas to see if there are any survivors, or possibly worse, anyone who did not make it. We've heard numbers around 18 possibly dead, unconfirmed by officials, but as the waters recede, that is a number that unfortunately may be going up in the coming days.
And later this hour, we're going to talk to someone who went through Hurricane Katrina 12 years ago in New Orleans to look at exactly what the people of Houston can unfortunately look forward to. CBC's Steven D'Souza, great work as always. Thanks for joining us live in Houston.